Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakah, Hakwadash, and double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Double salutations to you, Akim, that pushing the word across the four corners of this globe without truth and sincerity, Bahashem, Harakah, Hakwadash. And pretty much, I just want to get on a quick little lesson, and to mainly touch upon, the word preserve, to really, to focus, and pretty much to break down, because when you're reading the scriptures, for example, in this piece right here, this is Psalms 97, verse 10, ye that love the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Shai, hate evil, he preserveth the souls of his saints, he delivereth them out of the hand of the wicked, and all throughout the Psalms it talks about how the Lord, he's always, preserving, and pretty much I want to get into the etymology. I got it right here in the blue letter. It's like, this is, this is Psalms 84. I forgot which verse. It's like, it's like, I'm going to go to Psalms 121. And pretty much this whole chapter right here in Psalms 121, it's all about, the very word itself, to preserve, man, and pretty much, we're getting, once again to the breakdown of what the word preserve means, we're going to see, man. But this is verse, verse 7. The Lord Yahweh B'Shem Shai, it's like the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai shall preserve thee from all evil, he shall preserve thy soul. Now, let's, yeah.
Strong's H8104. Shamer.
And really, it's like it, and really, when you go into the, the Paleo, Hebrew, it pretty much means the same thing, but it's pretty much pronounced Shamar, and how you spell it, is I believe SHAMAR, and pretty much, that very same word, it means to keep, man, when you go into the, into these definitions right here, saying to keep, guard, observe, give heed, to keep, have charge of, to keep, guard, keep watch, and ward, protect, save life. It's like save life. The word shamar itself means to keep, man. Yahweh B'Shem Shai, he's the one that keeps his election, from all evil. But we're going to a different the etymon line. This is preserve, keep safe or free from harm. Also act so as to ensure that something does not occur. Yahweh B'Shem Shai, he keeps his election, man. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and read the whole Psalms 121. Because the Lord ordains and preserves, man. See, when something is preserved, like, for example, like food, you keep it stored away so that, it won't get, like, spoiled, man, or destroyed, You keep something preserved, so that, it maintains its, its what's the word? It maintains its value. You know, this is Psalms 121, verse 1. I'll lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is thy keeper. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. All the ways of, the elect of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is already made and set. The Lord preserves all the ways of the election. I'll get that precept also. In Psalms. This is Psalms 12 and 7. And notice how it keeps saying the word keep, man. Because, it pretty much, means the same thing. Thou shalt keep them, O Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever. You know what I'm saying? So, whoever the elect may be, or which we hope to be, of that number, she, us even waking up to this thing, and being brought into this truth, it wasn't of ourselves, man. It wasn't of our, our own will. You know what I'm saying? See, it's the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, that tapped our mind for us to see this thing, open our minds and our eyes and our ears to see, and understand mainly, for us to believe, man, which moves us to this thing, man. And the rest were, blinded, man, according to Isaiah 6 and 9. See, the Lord could have kept us, just like, the average everyday Israelite, man. That's just partying and bullshitting, still going to church, still smoking weed, still committing adultery, fucking senselessly, eating shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster, believing that the so-called white man is God, worshiping Caesar and shit, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua could have still kept us, continuing in whatever madness that we was doing in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord, he ordains and preserves the election, at, the respected time to wake up to the, to the whole truth, and they be hooked and be conformed to the image of his son, of the Most High Son, Yahushua, understanding his true name, believing who he is, his true image, his words, his prophecies, so much so that, they're bearing their cross, man, enduring for his namesake, man, being baptized, by the fire, man, as it is written, you know what I'm saying? But the main point is pretty much, how the Lord, he preserves, he preserves his chosen, man. Thou shalt keep them, O Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever. I'm going to go back to, I believe it was Psalms 96. And, what's lucky? It's like Psalms 97, verse 10. Ye that love the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua hate evil. He preserveth the souls of his saints. He delivered them out of the hand of the wicked. So the Lord is in control of all things, man. And brothers are catching hell and shit. At the end of the day, the fan is in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's hand. The fan is in Yahushua's hand, man. Whom we serve, whom we worship, And the Lord did tell us, you know, that when we come and serve Him, to prepare our minds and our souls for temptation, man. You know what I'm saying? And take it, cheerfully, man. And the only way how we, are cheerful and are comforted, through the hell that we catch is because of the understanding, man. Is because of the, the understanding and the knowledge, knowing that Yahweh Shema Shai is the one that's in control, man. And that, our maintaining, our integrity before Him, our hope and believing upon Him, hoping in His mercy, we know that He's going to do, good upon His word, man, by granting His mercy, man, as long as we do the things that's pleasing unto Him, accordingly, man, so that, so that we do receive mercy, man, by holding fast our, integrity before Him, man, so Lord, He gonna keep you preserved, man, all your ways, like we just read, in the 8th verse in Psalms in Psalms 121. He gonna preserve that going in and that going out. Ways that you didn't even know that could have took you out, but the Lord, keeps you, man. Verse 8, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai shall preserve that going out and that coming in from this time forth, even forevermore, man. Forever, man. The Lord did tell us that He's gonna be with us even unto the end of the world, man. The end of this, this era, this whole, this white man system, because, ain't no such thing as the end of the planet, the way how the world believes and shit, but, the end of an age, an era, and this whole white man system, is going to shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, come on, man. It pretty much, it went to the point. Pretty much, the word preserve, pretty much, when you go into the Hebrew word, it means shamar, which, the word shamar literally means to keep, to keep, and, to protect, to take guard, take charge of, and those that serve in Yahweh Shema Shai, are going, truly, obtain that mercy, man, to be kept. And mainly, especially in the times that are coming, man. This is Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 35. If you like you. Verse 16, he that serveth the Lord shall be accepted with favor, and his prayer shall reach into the clouds. The prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds. Until they come nigh, he will not be comforted, and will not depart till the Most High shall behold the judge righteously and execute judgment. For the Lord will not be slack, neither will the mighty be patient toward them, till he has smitten in sunder the loins of the unmerciful, and repay vengeance to the heathen, till he have taken away the multitude of the proud and broken the scepter of the unrighteous. Get another precept. Verse select you. Verse 13, he will not accept any person against a poor man, but will hear the prayer of the oppressed. He will not despise the supplication of the fatherless, nor the widow when she poureth out her complaint. So the main point, pretty much, those that serve in Yahweh Shema Shai, man. That favoritism, the elect, in these last days, the elect are the only ones that's truly serving Yahweh Shema Shai in spirit and in truth, according as how it is written, as how, the power demands it to be, those that's, worshiping him in spirit and in truth, because the Lord seeks those, to worship him in spirit and in truth, man. No matter what, man. And those same individuals will be granted favor in a time of trouble, man. You know, those same individuals, their prayers are going to be heard, man. You know, those same individuals, you know, miraculous things are going to be made for them only. You know, see, Jake wonder, you know, Jake in the world be, be so confused and, always wondering how come, like miracles will be happening for them, because you niggas are doing, wickedness, man. You niggas are doing evil, man. Y'all ain't serving Yahweh Shemi Ashad, not in spirit and in truth, man. You even got those that's calling themselves Israelites, that's even calling upon the name, but see, they ain't calling upon them in spirit and in truth, man. So I was going, fucking ignore you, man. I'll tell you to, depart from me, man. He never knew you. And I'm saying, man, I speak for myself and, and brothers and sisters that's listening, that we don't want to take, part and be numbered amongst those that's going to be told that, man, from Yahweh Shemi Ashad, man. He never knew you, man. You got to think like, damn, this whole time you thought you was doing right. The Lord hit you with like, nah, man. You wasn't right at all the whole time. So that's why we fear Yahweh Shemi Ashad, and diligently seek Him, man, and do what is right accordingly in spirit and in truth. Spirit and in truth, man. So that we be found to be granted, amongst those that be found with favor. Those favorite individuals. These favorite mortal beings on earth from the power, man. You know what I'm saying? We granted mercy from the wrath that's coming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on, man. I pretty much got the main point for this lesson. So I pray and hope that your brothers and sisters find satisfying. Until next time I say so.